आपको मेरा नमस्कार. This is International Master and FIDE Senior Trainer Sekhar Sahu welcomes you on behalf of Sports Authority of Gujarat and Gujarat State Chess Association to this intermediate training session. So I would like to cover some interesting tactical puzzle and end games before I go to the remaining lines of Benko Gambit. Maybe I'll finish in two sessions. So let's have a look at this position. White is Grandmaster Avarbach and black is Bondravetsky. In the USSR Championship 1951, although Dina Patel, Ramakrishna, Vatsal Parikh and Kiara Mehta all are welcome. What should White do now? Some tactical puzzles and some end games. I want to see your alertness. Ramakrishna says RG7. You think again, not the best move. It is interesting but not the best move. Think again, not the best. Hello Mukund Agarwal, Dina Patel, thank you. Thank you very much. I also wish you happy new year. What should you do? No, not. Please think again. Not Rook G6. Think again. Try again. Dina Patel. Bishop H6. Correct answer. Congratulations, Dina Patel. Now takes, takes, check. The point is, you cannot move. Knight check, and he will win the queen. Winning the queen. Then take. So you cannot. You have to take the pawn. You cannot move. So after taking it, this comes into a discovery attack. Check. So the only move or whatever you do should win the game. What else you will do? So take check. Okay, discover check. Check. And now the king check. You have to come here. Cannot come. That brings knight check. And winning the queen and winning the game. Easy end game is completely lost. Completely hopeless position. So the whole point is a series of captures. You have to see the strength of rook. Strength of rook. Giving the queen, giving the bishop. You have to take, otherwise I just pawn up and Take, you have to take. You have to take. It doesn't matter. You come here also to just check only move. Only move. You go there, this also. So, well played, Dina. Krishna Saha. Samdani and Samdani, brother, sister, welcome. What is wrong with Rook G7? Wrong with Rook G7, here white is finishing the game. Now look here, the series of force moves and what happens in Rook G7. Now take, you have to take series of force moves. You come here, checkmate. You have to take, you cannot come, checkmate. So take, now you cannot come there. Knight check and knight into rook. You have to come, series of force moves. You have to come, check, go to move, check, only move and winning. Now, what happens in RG7? Rook into G7. Rook into, another rook into, king into. Now bishop takes pawn. Now king. There is no finish. There is no finish. Now queen will join. This king can run away. King can run away. Even you can go here. So the queen will come. The queen will join the battle. You bring, now you bring the queen. The queen will join. There is no finish. So puzzle means it should lead to a finish. Okay, that is what do you say? What is wrong with Rook G7? Rook G7, I take rook into, and now bishop into. Now NG5, NG5 check. Even NG5 check. You run no clear cut verdict. No clear verdict. So we should finish the game. All right. Black to play. I'll flip the board. Black to play. We can continue a game, but when there is a finish, we should not look for other variations, which is not going to finish and game will continue. Okay, Ramakrishna. You want me to try again? Jaswin Chowdhury. Queen has three. Correct. One more queen sacrifice. One more. The king is dragged into the rook check. Check. Now, because if he takes the rook check and now next movement, so he cannot take and winning the game. Check, winning the game. No matter what you take, now mate threat. He's giving a mate threat. So this is gone. Black to play and win. Yes, RG check, Queen S3 was correct. Correct. Ina Patel, congratulations. Go on to the next diagram. Black to play win. No, no, not queen f2. Think again. Try again. No, not queen f2. When there is a finish, see, you are going for a pawn, which is not correct. Not correct answer. I don't see a finish here. Here, I don't see a finish. Now just king comes here. There is a finish. No finish. So you have to make which is forcing. When you are giving opponent a choice, he is not your friend to take the king queen in king into, and now this is not correct. Not correct. So this is the win. Rook into. The reason is now you cannot decline the rook. The rook is entering. You have to defend the pawn. So after queen into rook, then knight there. Unstoppable mating attack. He is giving a mate threat, which cannot be declined. And now check and hey, did I miss something? Perpetual. I'm sorry. It is not a. It is not a. It is not a. Win. It is a perpetual. So it is perpetual. It is not win. I told by mistake it is winning. It is not winning. It is perpetual. So because now the pawn is queening, the pawn is queening, and if you try to block, then this is coming. This is coming, and checks are coming. So it is better you can draw by rook into pawn. Now check draw. This is check draw. By mistake I told it is winning. Hello Parva Thakkar and Tanmay Azmera. Good afternoon. Black to play. Black to play and win. Go ahead. Not try again. Try again. RG chess. Try again. N e2, queen e2 is coming. If N e2, he has got queen into e2. Not the correct move. Here comes Yes Makhani. Yes Makhani and RG chess. Rook c1. You cannot go checkmate, and on taking you lose the queen. Or c1. Alertness. You have to be alert. Now I flip the board. Black to play. Now, what is game? Is it a draw? Is a draw? Or can black win the game? I want to ask you, is this position a draw or can black win? RGHS says draw. Do you agree? Ramakrishna says win. Okay. So Ramakrishna saw the win. RGHS says it is a draw. Ramakrishna says it is a win. So RGHS and Ramakrishna differ. So show me the win, Ramakrishna. Dina Patel black win. Okay, Dina, you please tell me the move. Yes, Makhani says it is a draw. So, so Ramakrishna says there is a check. So white has to play here. No other good move. No good move. Yes. What do you do now, Dina Patel? What do you do, Ramakrishna now? क्या करोगे? दीना दीना आप किंग F2 खेलोगे वो पॉन पुश करेगा pawn bishop pawn rook pawn seventh rank draw. If the pawn reaches seventh rank, rook pawn bishop pawn draw because the king is far away. Black king is far away. So if the pawn reaches draw, Ramakrishna not queen g7. Ramakrishna the position is winning for black. Position is winning for black, not queen g7. Lopan and Abhishek Nanuji, Sritu Nandi, welcome. This position is winning for black. No, Dina Patel not draw. No, not queen b2 check. Queen b2 check में कुछ नहीं होगा. Queen b2 check वापस इधर जाएगा. No queen b2 check. Not queen c5. Abhishek Nanuji, no queen c5. Queen c3 does not work. अभी आप खेलोगे क्वीन c3 वो तो पॉन बढ़ जाएगा. एक बार पॉन आ गया ड्रॉ. There comes queen h1. There comes queen h1 and now the pawn cannot move. Cannot move. If you play king, I will play king. If you play push, the queen wins. And if you play king, the queen will come. This is winning. Now you come here, the king is coming. Cannot, pawn is not allowed. Pawn is not allowed. He cannot come because the king comes and pawn push over. And if he waits, I will come here. Hey, I will come here. You come, check again. You come, again king. You come, king winning. So the whole move is not allowed. The pawn should not be allowed to go to seventh rank. Check and pinning and winning. Alok Mehta, Ramakrishna, congratulations. Queen H1. Next, white to play. Abhishek Nenuji, try again. Abhishek Nenuji, try again. Not winning. After D5, it is a draw. It is a draw. Yes, I did fall very occasionally. I did fall opening traps, maybe a few times, but not always. Few times I fell into it. No, this is simple win, not king e2. You need to create two pass pawns. The king can control. The king can control only one pass pawn. What about this pawn? So push. Now the plan is to push and create a pass pawn. Yes, Makani. Alok Mehta, Ke3, ED4, KD4, next move G4. No, 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 no. Not Ke3. आप अभी ये मार देगा. ये मार देगा. Ke3 में ड्रॉ हो जाएगा. Ke3 will draw. So the correct move is pawn push. And now I will push. Whatever you do, I will push. Push. Now push. Now there are two pass pawns. So this is too slow. This is too slow. If you take pawn takes pawn draw. Suppose you take, it is a draw. Suppose you take king and this is not winning. No win. नो एंट्री. आपको एंट्री नहीं मिलेगा. अब यहाँ पास पान नहीं निकलता है. नहीं निकलेगा. वो मार देगा. और ये पॉन के लिए. और ये पॉन इज नॉट डेंजरस. सो ये गलत है. ये नहीं चलेगा. ड्रॉ. दैट इज द रीजन हियर दिस इज विनिंग. नाउ यू ट्राई टू अटैक दिस पॉन. You have no time because you have no time because you cannot reach. You cannot come. This is finish. You come here, finish. अभी king cannot move. ये so controlled है. King cannot come. The pawn queen हो जाए. King cannot come here. Lost. So king. This is the winning move. Pawn push. This is a draw. Two pass pawns. Yeah, two pass pawns. Black to play. What should black do now? Let me flip the board. The pawns are going in this direction. Let me flip the board. What should black do now? No. Alok Mehta, no. 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 Try again. Hina Patel, try again. Black should force white pawn light square. No, no, no. There is a very simple draw. The position is a simple draw. No need to force anything. A simple draw. No, no, no. Yes. Dina Patel, King G8. Draw. You give a check, King. Now, if white wants to win, this king must come here, which he cannot come. You cannot push the pawn. You have to bring king, which is not possible. If king comes, he will, but king cannot come. So it's a draw. He will just oscillate. He will oscillate in the diagonal. He will oscillate. Bishop करते रहेगा draw. But if you do not do, suppose you don't do, you will lose the game. Suppose you will not do, let us say you make a waiting. It is lost. You will play, and next he will come here, and then come here, come here, and then you can't stop the plan. Time pass करते रहेगा. Don't come here. Come here. Time pass करे. King again. King. Now king means discover check. And now win. No answer. इसीलिए आपको निकल जाना है इधर. निकल गया. अभी चेक किया. Now you want to win only move king can come. अगर दो फाइल रहता था, अगर दो फाइल रहता है तो आएगा. मान लो ये पॉन सेंटर में है, ये पॉन दोनों सेंटर में है तो किंग आएगा. लेकिन कहां से आएगा? ड्रॉ. रेमिस. ये बस है. नो नॉट बिशप G7. नो बिशप G7. यू सी दिस इज अ बैड. अब ये मारेगा तो विन है. इसमें क्या, ये रूक पॉन नहीं है. दिस इज नॉट अ रूक पॉन. जस्ट किंग हियर विंस. अभी बस हो गया. इनफ 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 टू विन. You come here, okay, just maybe I'll just wait. You come here, just wait, just push the. No, this is the only method. There is only the king must come here. That is the only draw. No other moves will lose. If you delay, एक बार बिशप आ गया तो व्हाइट जीत जाएगा. बात खत्म. If you allow the bishop to come, and then the king will come to this point. King will come here. Next. So this is an easy draw. Easy draw. Pawn can never come, the king can never reach, bus, draw. White to play. घुमा देते हैं वो. White to play. Good morning, Naitik Mehta. White to play. What will do? Rook d5. No. You do not free. At the moment, the rook is tied down to defend. Don't free the rook. Don't free. Objectively, this position is a draw. Actually, this is a draw. But white makes an attempt. Black makes a mistake, he will win. So, you have to create a threat. This is the correct move. Now, this is the correct move, giving a threat. Now, I want to create a target. Black, correct move will draw. Wrong move will lose. Black to play. What is the correct move? Black should just wait. Now, black should not do anything. He should wait. And this is the square. Not this. Because if you come here, the mobility of the rook. So, you just wait. It is a draw. There is no win. But if you play pawn into pawn, this is lost. You see, he made an attempt. Now, you need not take this. Just this is a draw. Let us see how it loses. This will lose. Check. Now giving an idea, giving a rook check. And this does not do because of pawn push. Then you have to come, then rook into pawn, and then rook will come. So you cannot play, only move. But then check and rook into. This should win the game. Now the king has access. Winning the game. You take the pawn, rook into pawn, and now rook check will come. The rook is not active. Check, this is winning. Mate threat. There is a mate threat. So check. Now the pawn check is coming. So you cannot take. This will lose quickly. Check, check. No matter what you do, pawn push. So you have to give a check now. The only move is check. But then this pawn will fall. This will fall. Now rook b5. The idea now if you try to enter the pawn push, you try. The rook is blocked. Now I enter. Winning the game. Now if you give check, king comes and the pawn is going. Or if you come here, this is also losing now. Rook check. Should win the game. King is far away. So the whole point is, he takes a chance. He takes a chance. Why you have to take? Create a pass pawn. Why? The simple rook here draw. Why create a pass pawn? कुछ नहीं होगा. King. This will lose. Notice a player playing greedily will lose the game. Trying to come here. If this will King f6 draw, but here it will lose. Then king enters. And this pawn is advanced. This is an advanced pawn. ये आएगा गया. So you can't do that. Too much. This is too much. खत्म. The pawns are paralyzed. These pawns are paralyzed. Sorry. These pawns are paralyzed. And after rook into take. And now this will come. This will win. So whatever you do, it is lost. Lost. That means here, still, this is not a lost. After the move, you should come king f6. Why should you go there? Why should I allow the king draw? It should draw. No win. Not going passively. Not this is a bad moves. Passive moves will lose the game. So draw. Take that pawn if you want. It's a draw. Rook check check will come. The king will watch the pawn. The king will watch this pawn, and now this pawn will exchange. I will exchange this pawn. Draw. You come here. Check. Where are you? Now check, you go here. Maybe you give a check. Why should you stay there? Now you attack the pawn. Maybe here, maybe here, you give a check. You don't need unnecessary check. Maybe this is simple. Simple. Now you push, I keep pushing, and now I will trade this pawn. Now you come here, I will push, and you take. It should be a draw. This is not winning. It should be a draw because rook pawn, and once this is exchanged, it should be a draw. So the best, of course, white is still better, but RB7 would have given drawing chances. Next, white to play. Good afternoon, Dr. Sanapati and Nandini Lakhwani. What should white do now? White क्या करेगा अभी? Dr. Sanapati finds the correct answer. Congratulations, Dr. Sanapati. RD3. With the idea, he wants to give a check and come here so that the rook will watch. Then you can take the pawn. Once the rook is down, now king comes, check, king comes, rook. Now you are ready to take the pawn and winning. Comes and winning the game. But if you play rook e7, you play other moves. This is not working. If you play rook e7, just queen winning. Or you play what is the other move said? What is the other move you said? Yes, other move rook d8. No, this is draw. This you will not get time. Now the same thing will not work. The same thing will not work. Now rook check king here. Now rook is unable to come. So don't waste time. Now you better come quickly so that you give a check and now you come here Give a check. And now you are reached and threatening the pawn. Alright, this is the only method. Black to play and win. Find out. Black to play and win. Let me flip the board. Flip the board. Black to play and win. No, no, no. Think. There comes right move. I will come back. The correct move. Bishop d4. If you do not capture, I will just come and pawn is unstoppable. You have to take it. No choice. No choice. Now after taking, pawn push wins. The knight will not coordinate. Knight is unable to coordinate because check and then this check and I'll pick the pawn. You cannot come. Check. Any other move? You come here, I give queen check. This check wins. So very well. Who said that? Bhaumik. Prithviraj Bhaumik. Okay. It is bishop d4. It is a Dr. Senapati. The answer is right. The notation is wrong because I flipped the board. I mean here it is bishop d4. So you have written the wrong notation. Yes, notation was wrong. Answer is right. Black to play. What should black do now? Black अभी करेगा क्या? What will you do? Tirth Parmar. Tirth Parmar. Correct answer. Stalemate. This is the only move. Other moves will lose the game. You play other moves will lose the game. King here loses. Knight check and king pawn end game. And knight here loses. Then pawn check and then it is Zugzwang will come. You will get a Zugzwang. Zugzwang will come. So the correct move. And now no answer. You have to take and stalemate. Well done. I just checked the alertness about you. Alertness. White to play. Hello, Keval Sitara. Hello, Keval Sitara. Yes. White to play and draw. Correct answer. Dina Patel. Correct answer. You play this, rook check is coming. Rook check is coming. Then the pawn cannot move. Pawn cannot move. So he plays queen. But anyway, rook. And now if he plays here, it is a draw. I will give check, takes, check, comes. And now this position is a draw. This technical draw, you cannot win. The rook will come here. Okay, you can come, you can attack. But this is a draw. No win. This is no win. Draw. The king can come only up to here. Technical draw. Rook pawn. If it is knight pawn, win. If it is bishop pawn, it is a win. This is winning. But rook pawn, you cannot do. No win. So the correct move here, rook here, and now technical draw. Maybe rook into pawn you can do. No, you can't do that. You have to take this forced and this check, and now it should come rook here. Okay, you do whatever, it is a draw. You can't stop this. Next, white to play and draw. White to play and draw. So correct answer king a1. तीर्थ परमार करेक्ट. अभी यू गो उसका पीछे लग जाएगा, ये लग जाएगा, ये जिधर जाएगा उसका पीछे लग जाएगा. So he will not go. After king a1, you will play. Suppose you play bishop here, then bishop draw. You come here, I will take it. Whether you take with bishop, whether you take whatever, draw. Wrong color bishop. Bishop here, draw. Or what you will do? Here, what you will do? Draw. Whatever you do bishop g8, पीछे उसका पीछे लग जाए, पीछे छोड़ेगा ही नहीं. So whatever you do, it is a draw. You play bishop a2, bishop here, Remy. White to play and win. Reti special. Jagruti Modi says rook d1, Tirth Parmar rook d1, and Dina Patel. No, rook d1 is correct answer. Now check. So that rook has come to the ideal place. Send the king back. Now next king here, winning. Push करेगा king. If you push king catch, gone. No, here, this is this is wrong. King f8, king here, he will push the pawn. You push now, this is not draw now. Now the pawn is reaching 7. It is reaching 7. You come here. Now I will not block the pawn. King. Now you come push. Whatever you do, king, push, attack, draw. So it is important that you gain a tempo. Check, check, or you come here. It doesn't matter. You come here also, it doesn't matter. I attack the same diagonal. And king here wins. Winning. Catch. Hello Meg. Hello Meg Parmar. Okay. Next. Black to play and win. There comes Meg Parmar. Correct answer. Rook d8. The check square is there. You play also, it doesn't help. Winning. Correct move. Very quick. Alok Mehta also. Now it is lost. Queen check and win. Black to play and win. The position is black to play and win. Yes, make Parmar. Congratulations. Now this diagram, black to play. Find out. Yes, Goenka comes with the correct answer. S3 is not correct. S3 is bad. This is the one. You are forced to take and then Pancus wins. So, not mechanical S3. This is losing. He will queen and white will win. But BF3. No choice. You have to take. कोई choice नहीं. And now finish. Alright. I think we finish. Now I am going to go to the Benko Gambit. There are three, four variations. Two variations I will cover today. I will cover two variations. E4. This variation was has a lot of followers, especially Anatoly Karpov. I think played once, and he had many followers. The idea of white is very simple. He wants to play G3, King G2, and then extra pawn. Looks everything okay. Necessary because if you are ignoring rook coming, then if you play rook, then knight will come. Black has got excellent game. Followed by exchange of knight and sees the square and squares on the c4, d3. So it is necessary for white to stop this knight maneuver of black. This is the point. Now knight is coming other way. Since white has stopped, the knight will come other way to this. What else you will do? So you cannot take it. If you take, the piece is getting trapped. The piece trapped. ट्रैप हो जाएगा रुक आ जाएगा you can't take that piece you can't take that pawn the point so go back already minus the position is now bad black has got four pieces rather five pieces on the queen side कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला minus plus the position is gone but one thing we learn this kind of tactics that when you play bishop g5 an h6 move comes unexpected if you go back passively ये ठीक नहीं होगा अभी काउंटर प्ले आएगा अभी सब विल कम काउंटर प्ले विल कम बट excellent move go away run and now minus plus so I go to the next one the same situation of course I can do this also this is also available sooner or later you have to stop that now again threat has come now nc4 threat has come plus there are loose there are loose pawns all this thing will not work He returns. Now this is anyway dead, and this pawn is deadly because the bishop is a giant pawn. So he returns the exchange. नहीं चलेगा. Two connected pawns. Knight attack. The only move. Finish. This is finish. Whatever you do, it is lost because the threat is coming to queen. So and this is not working. Queen into knight will come. It is ultra sharp game, but basically I would prefer here. I would prefer here to go right away. So here, why go when you get a chance? I want to bring the queen anyway to this point, diagonal. So you come here. Very safe way. Now I come here. This is already counterplay. This is very loose. If you do loose structure, now if you play something like this, then queen will unpin. Then rook will come here. This counterplay has come. So this is a safer way to play, not playing ultra sharp game. Okay, next. Zaginje. This time, no, I have to go to the four games I kept. I kept four games. So how it is two games? Uh, no, this I already showed this. A4, BG7, G3, so KG2. This I will four games I kept. So many games. Okay. This is the correct easy maneuver. Help. You are exchanging to me, helping black only. You cannot give the bishop. No. Totally anti-positional. Now the bishop is too powerful in the diagonal. ये immediate threat है अभी. Rook into pawn का immediate threat है. Then I will take it. No. I not this. When rook is here. Not. I'm sorry. Not this is wrong. I'm giving a wrong this. Bishop into knight is threat. Now if I want, you can cover the pawn. Bishop into and rook into. But black is waiting. There is no hurry. You cannot improve. You cannot rook d2 threat. It has become very loose now. Push the pieces as much back. Necessary. There is no other good square. If you will, what else you will do? If you will play queen d2, if you will play queen d2, I think bishop into knight and this should win. Cannot defend only. Cannot defend. So the only heavy pieces, we know that safer king will win, very unsafe king of white. So this is a very easy plan. Okay. So this is also a plan. Queen a8 and rook b8. Rook b8 also. Once the knight is exchanged, then the bishop becomes terrific. So giving the dark square bishop, I don't think. No, this is only inviting black pieces to the so many weak points. So so many weak points. One, you can't give me this. Then this is a target. So this is very poorly played by, even though White is a grandmaster. How can you do so bad moves? No, I would not say. Now, Khalifman, Alexander Khalifman, great in theory, a great player. La Benoni, like Benoni, very active style. No, this is ridiculous. Giving a piece and all. So this is okay, but I would not do all these things. You play safer way, not opening the game like Benoni. If you can calculate, this is okay, but this needs a lot of calculation. Jaguar Lanka cannot be. This cannot be. Enough. Double. Enough. Material has become equal. You can see white king is bad, pieces are bad, uncoordinated and passive. Bad position. Now, next rook will come. Zugzwang. It is a Zugzwang position. So the giving the dark square bishop, bishop into e5, all this thing is bad. One more game in this line. This maneuver should have been stopped. Now he has to play h3. This is essential. After h3, he can continue the game maybe here. Even queen b3 is the end game is good. This is also good move. Bad move. Bad. In d3 and picked up a pawn. Tactical. Over. So I leave the line that you play e4. This is bad because take, take. and white get black gets a very comfortable game. Very comfortable. You play S3. This is the correct way to play, but it's a very easy game. So there is one more line today I will cover. Jacob Agard he is the author of many good books, written lot of good books, and currently the chairman of FIDE Trainers Commission. Very important and respectable post. World Chess Federation Trainers Secretary, chairman of FIDE Trainers Commission. Black is a very strong grandmaster, Lividan Nisipiano from Romania, perhaps best player of Romania, I think. So, oh, this is same game. I am showing the variation. Oh, already I have discussed this. I am not going to discuss this line. Okay, here I just discussed this also. A4 line. I have discussed this also. This position I have discussed. The bishop becomes a dummy here. Now b5 is under 3 attack. You cannot play rook. Knight into d5 will come. So there is nothing. There is no attack. There is pieces are not developed for a kingside attack. Just by desire to attack, you will not get attack. Bad. Yeah. So you have to close the line. So I will discuss this position. This is the variation and maybe some more games today. So this is one of the important line. Zaginje. Normally you will get the standard position. There are various plans. For example, you can play knight d7. Here, castle. You can play nd7. Then queen. Then you can play rook. Then you will play rd. Then you can play queen. With the idea, the rook will come and then bishop will come. Now, queen here. What you will do now? It is important that you have to stop. Like, you have to play b3. If you do not play b3, let us say you play careless move. Then bishop आ जाएगा. अभी counter play will start. अभी now you attack. There is a counter play will start. b3 threats have started coming. That is why here after rook d1 you should play b3. This is an important move. 12th move or 13th move you need to play b3, stopping the move bb4. वो आ गया ये कहाँ ये आया नहीं ये तो मैं ओवरराइट कर दिया आई डिड ओवरराइट so queen a5 this is a different plan here the point is this is coming with a threat If the rook was here, I could have played here some move like h6. But now the pawn is also attacked, so it is necessary. Counterplay. f2 under attack. f2 under double attack. nd3 with under f2 under pressure. Counterplay. Rook into also gives play. In case you play rook into, this also will be bad. And now if you come here, now maybe I can how I can handle this. ये पहुंच जाएगा, ये पहुंच जाएगा. Just to look into pawn should be good. बचाओ. Now rook here. There are already this pawn will fall. You will lose again. You can't depend. Now there is a threat here, and this is under too much pressure. So one by one will collapse. So he really cannot take with the rook. So he takes with the king, but then a discover attack only move. It is enough. Too many pawns. The queen entry, the all here so many weak pawns. All pawns of white are weak. अभी मटेरियल भी इतना कुछ डाउन नहीं है. Black is not even bad in material status. Bishop into c3 threat. Yeah. So a very nice game. I would say very instructive game played by Zagenje. After the move here, now queen a5 is the interesting idea. This counter plays. Good afternoon, Devers. Anatoly Weiser, a very sharp player. This setup also is good. Very good. You cannot take, then there is a pressure. Totally center is bad, pieces are bad. This is all whole thing is bad. क्या करेगा अभी? What will you do? Huh? Taking the pawn is very risky business. King side is bad. All the central pass pawn. Bad position. So maybe I will show one or two to leave this line. 88. Maybe I will show maybe a different game. Different game. 2009. The idea is that he wants to build pressure. Bishop c4. So he stops that. No, this too much time pass. He should have castled here. He should have castled here and allow g5 and knight goes back. And I think this is pressure. But he is insisting knight f5. So ये insisting knight f5. Okay, तो ये आ गया. King अटक गया. Now the king is stuck in the center. The end game is very favorable. Already the material equality is established, almost established. It's bad. No rook b1. Excellent play by, because queen into queen loses the exchange and bad. Pawn into pawn, pawn into pawn will lose the exchange. Queen exchange and knight fork. Over. It's all. So these are all modern games, and it shows that in this variation G3 and BG2 you have got counterplay, because this is necessary. If you castle right away, then this B3 bishop is coming. Hard attack is coming. That is why you have to play B3. And then bishop has no more room. Now bishop is doing nothing now. It has done the damage already. Already he has provoked the pawn. This bishop has become stronger. So you have to regroup the bishop. This piece is ideal. What you call Machiavellian theory. Machiavellian theory. जो पीस काम नहीं करता है तुरंत उसको काम दो. ये अभी यहाँ पर कुछ नहीं कर रहा है. So return. अभी थ्रेट दे रहा हूं मैं. थ्रेट तो बोला नो थ्रेट. व्हाट डू यू मीन नो थ्रेट? अगेन थ्रेट. G5. Again he says no threat. What do you mean no threat? Bishop has returned. Now bishop has returned and occupied. Minus plus. डाविन जोन्स का दो और गेम देख लेते हैं. डाविन जोन्स. This is players mechanical कैसे ली करेंगे. Then what they will do for this? So हो गया. ये वही गेम है. दो बार रखा है क्या मैं? अरे दो बार ये वही. ये दूसरा और एक गेम. This is a different. Okay, play e4. हो गया. Now I will return the bishop. I will now return the bishop again to the diagonal. कहाँ जाएगा? C3 को बचो. बैट किससे मारेगा? Exchange now. So it is lost. So all you see now, you understand that this becomes a threat. Now this threat you should notice. You should notice the threat. इसीलिए उसको B3 खेलना पड़ता है. Okay, maybe what you can do B3. Now before playing this, you will play maybe here RB1. This is I will play. Still B3 is not possible. You have to play Queen C2. Castle. Now Bishop G2. Now Knight. Knight. Now again Knight. You don't have time for RD1. ये Bishop आ रहा है. These are the problems of typical situation in this position. Okay. So friends, I will not cover another variation, because there are, I think, one line left. Blanco Gambit. Only one more line left. I will do it tomorrow, and tomorrow I will pick up another setup, maybe Catalan for black, because normally players face lot of problem for black side. Catalan is a very difficult situation for black. So first I will show you how to tackle the Catalan. Then I will show you white side of Catalan. Okay. So I will meet you tomorrow morning again 9:30. आज थोड़ा मैं जल्दी बंद कर रहा हूँ. So tomorrow morning we'll meet. तब तक सबको मेरा नमस्कार. Take care and bye.